I don't know about you guys, but it's been a bit of a rough week. I don't know if you've kept up with my community posts, but if you didn't, we'll go over it quick and then we'll get into everything else. You don't have to listen. Timestamps are there for a reason, so you don't have to listen to this portion. Skip to wherever you want to be. But Monday night, I had a seizure. And Tuesday, I scheduled myself to talk about Raw. So I'm talking more about WWE, ready for when I have to do another AEW video, which is today. So I can have a healthy mix. But apparently that wasn't meant to be, because Monday night I was sat over there playing Crusader Kings 3 on my poor man's Xbox. And the next minute, man, I'm on the floor. I have no recollection of anything. My missus is telling me that I've had a seizure and we need to go to the hospital because they wasn't going to send an ambulance out to me. We needed to drive there. So we drove there. We then got sent to another one, which we had to drive to. And they took my bloods. They told me to go and wait until they're ready for me to do a CT scan. I wait for 2 hours. And I'm really tired. My daughter's really tired. We're all really tired. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And I think it's later than that, actually. And I go to the receptionist and I say, do you know how long it's going to be? Oh, there's about a 7-hour wait. No, I'm not making my daughter wait 7 hours. I'm not making myself wait 7 hours when I've had no sleep. Not a chance. Discharged myself and left. That's pretty much what happened. But it's not the first time this has happened, because I had a seizure in 2021. It was in December, and it was a similar situation. I had no recollection. I just woke up. We was walking somewhere. I woke up in an ambulance, and my face was all smashed in. So they took me to the hospital, and again, I didn't want to wait, so I discharged myself. That's what I do. Unfortunately, I'm very impatient, and if I don't think that I'm going to be there for, or if I think I'm going to be there for a long amount of time, then I'm going to discharge myself. I do not like being in the hospitals at all. So making me wait there for multiple hours or even wanting me to stay overnight, I ain't doing it. So I will find other ways to resolve that issue. So now that that's out of the way, I do have a viral infection, so you're going to hear a lot of sniffling and coughing within this video. I'm going to try and minimise it, but it's going to come out, unfortunately. It is what it is. But the main topic of this video, AEW. What a surprise. What a fucking surprise. Why is it always AEW? And it's about the TV deal again. For about a year, all we've talked about with AEW is their TV rights deal. AEW's going to get $1 billion. They're going to get streaming on Max. And we are in September, and nothing has been announced. But apparently, according to Puck News, whoever they are, AEW is getting $170 million per year for, I think it's 4 years guaranteed with a fifth optional, or it's 3 years guaranteed with a fourth optional. Either way, it's a lot of money reported, so we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. That is something that I am looking forward to weekly. It's been a long time since I've had something to look forward to weekly on any wrestling show. But Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed, they are getting me to fucking check what they're doing. They are. But first, I want to talk about something that happened on Dynamite last night. It was announced that Ricochet will be facing Will Ospreay in, I think, a couple of weeks on Dynamite for the International Championship. Why is the question I have to ask, because you have this match, and fair enough, this match isn't for me. Okay, it's going to be loads of flippy stuff, clearly cooperating with each other. It isn't for me. However, they could have used this match and built this match to bring back some of their lapsed fans, because a lot of their fans have dropped off. They could have brought back some of those people with this match, and hopefully they might stick around. We determine that based on how good the rest of the show is. They could have built it for pay-per-view, had the build, maybe turn one of them heel, being Ricochet, but they're just throwing it out on Dynamite for no reason. I mean, was Ricochet even in a number one contenders match? Because that match he was in last night against the Beast, whatever his name is, I don't remember that being advertised as a number one contenders match. But then again, I can't watch the show until a fucking Friday, so maybe it's something I missed there. But I still don't understand why they've brought Ricochet in. Okay, they've given him a couple of matches, 0 microphone time, which is what he needed. What Ricochet needed was character development and promo work to show people that we should take him seriously, instead of happy, smiley, flippy Ricochet. You know what I'm saying, right? I mean, Will Ospreay has character. Will Ospreay can talk. Ricochet, we don't know, really, do we? This was his chance to show us that. To show us what we was missing with him in WWE. And so far, he's won a few matches, and now he's already going to be facing Will Ospreay, which is the biggest match he can have there. He's going to be on Rampage by next month. He's going to be on Rampage. He's going to be relegated. And people laughed at me. People mocked me when I made that video, and I thumbnailed and titled it that AEW have already fumbled Ricochet. Oh, it's only been a week. It's only been a week. Why are you saying that? This does not prove my fucking point. Ricochet's done already in AEW. How long has it been? A month? Fuck off. No, I give up. I give up with them. I give up. Why would they do this? It's the biggest match they can have that we can really think of. There's no other match that they could have lined up that people would want to see. And again, this match wouldn't be for me. It's not for me, but it would be for other people that have stopped watching that could start watching again. You build that to get more people interested. You don't just throw it out on a random Dynamite and then forget about it, which is what they're going to do. So, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Ricochet is buried in the water. He's gone. He's done. I mean, he hasn't said a fucking word. And he's already going to be in the biggest match he can have in AEW. So I don't get it. I don't care. This is fucking stupid. Next, we're going to talk about something good. Something I like. Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. Now, these guys, man. I like it when two big guys just fucking smash each other around, okay? However, there's a lot of things I'm noticing in this. The first one, with Braun Strowman, okay, he's growing that hair back, which I'm sure you've all noticed. He's starting to look like the old Braun Strowman again, not bald, looking jobberish Braun Strowman. He's starting to look like the old Braun Strowman, which is something I like, and I hope they continue with that and do something with Braun Strowman after this. But I'm excited to see what Braun does. I'm excited to see what Reed does. They've just been fucking destroying everything. This reminds me of Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns in 2017 when Braun was just absolutely destroying Roman every week for no reason. He just wanted to do it. Except this isn't as one-sided, but it's two people you really want to fucking see absolutely destroy each other, and they have reasons to be angry at each other instead of just big man versus big man, let them fight and see what happens. They're actually building something. Now, we talked about in the last topic of AEW not building something. This is building something, and it's with Braun Strowman, who has been killed many times by Vince McMahon. Many times. He should have won the Universal Championship in fucking 2017, 2018 from Brock Lesnar. Okay? That's my opinion. Shouldn't have been Roman, should have been Braun. Okay? But he was killed constantly, continuously buried all the fucking time by the Shield. You remember that? You remember that weird tag match, right? Where it was supposed to be the Shield versus The Miz, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Braun Strowman, and Kane in a fucking 5-on-3 handicap. And then Roman Reigns couldn't attend the show because he had some illness. And he got replaced by Kurt Angle, and Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Kurt Angle just destroyed the five of them. I mean, beat them. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you treat someone like Braun Strowman like that. But it seems like we're getting the old Braun Strowman back. Now, Bronson Reed is someone I've wanted to see be pushed for a while, because he looks interesting. He seems interesting. He looks like he can be something in WWE. So hopefully they continue this and they continue to just absolutely build this up to the max, because it's over as fuck with everyone. The crowd are responding to it. It's getting more views on YouTube than everything else. It's great. So I can't wait to see more of it. And finally, the topic I really didn't want to sit here and talk about, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't. AEW reported TV deal. Puck News, whoever they are, have said that AEW are reportedly getting $170 million per year for it's either 3 to 4 years or 4 to 5 years, which is a lot of money. It is a lot of money, especially for AEW, right? It's not WWE money by any means, but it's a lot of money. However, I don't understand, okay, and hear me out, I don't understand why everyone, and I mean everyone, not even just AEW fans, but AEW critics like myself, are believing this, and they're saying, I'm happy for Tony Khan. Good for AEW, they've got the money, but, and there's always that but, the but is, will the show get better? The answer is no. I apologise for that jump cut. I thought someone was knocking on my door. But the point I'm trying to make is that AEW's TV will not get better. Okay? It won't get better. Everyone's saying good for Tony Khan, but this, but that. And those buts matter. Because if Tony Khan was to get this amount of money, okay, this would enable him to do more shit we don't like. Now, this isn't just an AEW thing, okay? Because many years ago, I wanted WWE sponsors to drop WWE. I wanted the networks WWE shows were on to give Vince McMahon a kick up the arse. Because I wanted the show to be better, okay? Now, eventually, we got that Slim Jim pulled out of the Royal Rumble in 2024. Vince McMahon was gone. Eventually, I got my wish. But AEW are now in that situation. Tony Khan is now in that situation where he needs a kick up the arse. He does. He needs to wake up. Because clearly, he has not. And if he gets this amount of money, he's never going to. He's never going to. He's going to continue to put on bullshit. after bullshit after bullshit, and we're never going to get anywhere. And this is why I said I don't want them to get their big money deal or even a deal whatsoever with WBD, because I want them to learn a fucking lesson. Apparently I'm the only one that wants that. I don't want them to go out of business. I want them to get better. The only way they will get better is being taught a lesson. If they get that amount of money, that lesson won't be taught ever. But again, this is a report. Nothing has been confirmed. There has been no announcement from anyone in AEW or Warner Bros. Discovery. So, again, I don't know why people are acting like this is true. Because we don't know if it is. And why would people assume it is when all we've heard all year is bullshit about the AEW deal? They're going to get $1 billion. They're going to get this. They're going to get that. All fucking year. With the WWE deals, we heard some rumblings for about a month. And then they came out with the big announcements. $5 billion Netflix Netflix deal. There wasn't really many rumours because no one really cared. We just waited around to see what happened. And that's what I wanted to do with this. But they just keep pushing out fake news. Tony Khan is paying people to push out fake news. And we've seen him do it before. Don't call me a liar, because he has done it before. The New York Post, a while back, if you remember this, they did an article saying that WWE needs to look at themselves in the mirror because of AEW's free agency signings. Do you guys remember that? Now, that was clearly paid for by Tony. Clearly. Because why would the New York Post bother with wrestling? Unless it's something huge like The Rock or fucking something like that. They wouldn't. They was paid. Puck News, they might be paid. Andrew Zarian, who seems to always talk about it, he might be paid. We don't know. So take that how you will. I'm gonna jump off in a second, but it's been an eventful week. It's been an eventful day. It's all eventful, man. Ricochet versus Will Ospreay's being wasted on a Dynamite. No build, no fuck all. I mean, it's not like they can build it next week because Will Ospreay's in a match with Kyle Fletcher against the Young Bucks. I'm pretty sure. So they can't even build anything really next week. What are they gonna do? For God's sake. Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. How are you guys feeling about Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed? Specifically Braun. Because I'm noticing the old Braun Strowman and I want to see more of that. I really do. And the AEW TV deal. Do you guys believe this is real, for one? Do you believe it's real? And if you do believe it's real, is Tony Khan going to change anything? The answer is no. But you guys let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, follow me on X at TheCrossman25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.